Hey everybody, Derek from Three Bells. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how to use Fishing Chaos. We'll be using this for our Trifecta tournament. Today's examples I'm going to show you are in a different tournament, but the same concepts apply. So when you open up the Fishing Chaos app, you will be brought to this tournament homepage. As you can see, our Trifecta challenge is here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to submit a fish through the Jigs and Bigs tournament that I'm currently enrolled in. So to find your tournaments, you can hit the little arrow that's up here at the top, or sorry, not the arrow, the three lines. It'll bring up this sidebar menu. You can go to your dashboard. And in here you can see the tournaments that you're in, as well as any clubs that you're a part of. You won't have a star next to your Trifecta. That's because I'm an admin in that one. So we're going to go to the Jigs and Bigs July Multi-Species Freshwater Online Tourney. So from here, this is what you're going to see on your main tournament homepage. From here, it'll have details about the tournament. You can view the rules. There's a tournament dashboard. You can submit your catch, and then you can share the tournament itself. It'll give you information about when the tournament starts, when it ends, how many anglers and how many entries. And then as you start to scroll down, you will see all of your leaderboards. So for this one, it's a huge national multi-species tournament. So there are tons of different categories, as you can see. And the one that we're going to be concerned about here, that you will also have something similar to, is the stringer of any 5. And here in the stringer of any 5, it's the longest 5 of any unlisted fish. So basically any fish that doesn't have a category here, it's going to be you can submit a fish into, as long as it's a freshwater species. For the purpose of this, I'm going to be submitting a striper so you guys can see what that's going to look like. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Submit Catch. And from here, our species is already selected to Other, because I'm doing a, for this one, it's actually, let me change that. We'll go to striped bass. It's not on the list because it's not part of this tournament, which is fine. Right, so we're going to do Other. Then I'm going to recommend that you do Add Photo first. Then you're going to do From Photos. If you haven't done this before, it's going to ask for access to your photos. Do that. We're going to use this first picture here. All right, so now we've got a picture of a striper. So the bottom left-hand side, you will see that there's a little magnifying glass. You can click that, and we'll kind of just see where we're at with this picture. So this is a picture that would be accepted in the tournament. Your identifier is clearly seen. This is not the identifier that will be in your captain's bag, but you will have one that you can use. It needs to be visible in the picture. The fish, the mouth is closed, nose is bumped all the way up, and it's going to be measured from the farthest point on the caudal fin, which is going to be that top point. You can pinch the fins, that's okay. If you want to get a little extra length, pinch those tails. So as you can see, this one very clearly passes that 14.5 mark. So we're going to X out here. And under length, we're going to type in 14.5. All right. Now, if we scroll down, this is getting submitted to the stringer of any 5. You can configure your selections here. You'll see this the first time you go to submit a fish. For the Trifecta, when you select the species, do not change any of these, all right? Do not deselect anything, because it will automatically submit your fish to the Trifecta Slam if it's a striper or a bluefish or a fluke, and then it will also submit your striper to the KSS any 5. Do not unclip any of these boxes for our tournament, okay? If you have any questions, let us know. We'll be happy to help you out. So we're going to press OK, and we're going to hit Submit. And now it's going to go through the process of uploading. It's uploaded 100%. Now, you can now scroll down. So we'll come all the way down here to the bottom. All right, so we can see here, so we submitted that to the stringer of any 5. And you can see how there's some that are in gray and then some that are in green. So green means that your catch has been approved by the judges and you're good to go. If it's in gray, then it has not been approved by the judges yet, but your submission is there. So basically, green means that's an official, gray means that it is unofficial. If we go into my entries here, we'll see that I have a couple in here already. And we'll click on the recent one that we just did. So now we go in here and you see that there's my picture of that striper. We've got the length. It's been submitted to the NE5, and it's been accepted as an early acceptance. So now if we close out of the app really quick, and we go back over here to Fishing Chaos, you'll see that all of a sudden now my jigs and bigs is the first thing that popped up. So what I did here was in this little cog over here, you can change it to default view. And by setting to the default view, every time you open up Fishing Chaos, that tournament is what will pop up. I'm going to highly recommend that you guys do this for the Trifecta if this is the only tournament that you're fishing. It makes it super streamlined, so that way you don't have to go through and find the tournament every single time you're trying to submit a fish. When you are submitting fish, the nice part about Fishing Chaos is you can add photos from your camera roll. So take as many pictures as you can in the camera app and then submit them to Fishing Chaos. And always, always, always get more than one picture. If you have a picture that's been denied and you have another picture that you can resubmit of the same fish that looks a little better, excellent, we'll use that one instead. Make sure that you always get more than one picture just in case for some reason a submission gets denied. If anybody has any questions about how to use Fishing Chaos, please get in touch with us. We're happy to help out, or ask questions when you are here at your Captain's Bag Pickup.